Hello, welcome back. Week 5 PE at home with EPC is all about basketball this week. All you'll need is a hard ball that bounces. Hasn't got to be the ball that's used in the NBA Championships, just a hard ball that bounces. You'll also need 3 sock balls for the shooting challenge a little bit later on. And you'll need a target to throw into, so we've gone for the ironing basket here, but anything you've got around the house that can act as a target for you to play into. So we'll give you 30 seconds, go and round up your equipment and we'll get going. Set to make a start. Within the video today we've got some handling and manipulation skills for you. We've also got some stationary dribbling activities, and then we'll finish with a shooting challenge. Okay, let's get started. Start with our ball out in front of us, and we're just trying to push it from left to right, keeping the ball at our fingertips only. So nice and soft on the hands, pushing the ball left to right, fingertips only. Good work. You might try and work a little bit higher, and you might come to a mid-height, and then from your mid-height, trying to work down towards the ground, nice and low. The lower you go, the harder it is. So vary the height. If you need to work, go back up and work from the top, that's fine. Handling the ball left to right, using the fingertips only. Last few seconds there, keep that going, try and mix the heights, working up, working down if you feel you need a little bit more of a challenge because it's too easy for you. Mixing the heights up, fingertips only, left to right, right to left, working the hands, just a little bit of handling to begin with. Cool. From there, we're just going to try and move the ball around our bodies. So we're going to start at the waist, and we're just trying to keep the ball not touching our body as it moves around our waist, but just out in front of us and out behind us as it circulates. Then you can work anti-clockwise as well. And you might switch every 5, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then we're going back the opposite way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 4, 5. And just like the fingertip practice to begin with, we're going to try working at different heights now. So I'm working just around my chest, just below my armpits. Again, working in both directions. So you can try high now. For 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then we try going back the opposite way. 1, 2, almost, 3, 4, 5. From there, we're going to go down nice and low. So you might need a slight bend in the knees now. We're going to try and work around both of our legs. You might need to move them closer together. And you're trying to circulate around the knees. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and change. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now with these manipulation moves, you'll see that my head's down quite often. We want to try and keep that head up as we become more confident. And moving forwards, when we talk about the stationary dribbling skills, we'll be talking about having our head up as well. So we can be aware of space, aware of opponents. We need to keep that head up as much as we can. So a little bit of practice now, trying to keep your head up, looking forwards, whilst keeping the ball under control. Last few seconds there. Good, and rest. Okay, so just to add to a variation for some of the handling, you can, if you've got a surface to play off, just look to bounce the ball off and then move it around for 5, 3, 4, 5, and then it goes off the surface. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, off the surface. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now we just want you to explore and be creative as it rebounds off your surface now to finish off some of the handling moves for today. So as it comes back, you've seen there I've just worked around in a U shape and back against the surface. You might go through or around one leg and off the surface. You might try a figure of 8 and off the surface. So be creative and explore different ways to send the ball and receive it and then manipulate it around your body. Moving on, we're just going to look at some dribbling skills and techniques for stationary dribbling. So don't worry if you haven't got much space to play in, you can still join in with these dribbling techniques because like we've mentioned, they're going to be on the spot. And to begin with, we're looking at a low bounce. So I'm going to go with my favourite hand first, nice and low to the ground. Trying to pick up the speed when I can, no higher than my knee. And remember what we said earlier about that head. We want to try and keep the head up when we're confident and comfortable, looking forward so we can see what's around us. So a nice low bounce to begin with, no higher than my knee, keeping that head up, lots of bounces. How many can you get in the next 30 seconds? And then from there, we're going to mix in a medium bounce, so a little bit higher. And then we're going for a higher bounce, so up to my shoulder. Trying to keep that head up when I'm comfortable, looking forwards, finding the space, finding opponents, finding my teammates. So a low, working our way up to a medium and a high bounce. After I've mixed the heights on my bounces, I can try with my other hand. Trying to go low, medium and high, varying my bounces. So lots of practice there for you. Take a turn with both hands, but also mixing the heights up. Low, medium, high, trying to keep that head up, looking forwards as much as you can. Moving on now to have a look at some shooting techniques and just to give you some practice in terms of your shooting. We're gonna first lay ourselves down on the floor and we're gonna try and get our shooting hand behind the ball and our other hand at the side in support and keep our elbow in and just work on pushing the ball into the sky and see if we can get it to land back into our hands. All right? So if it's going too far ahead of you, or you can't quite catch it yet, then keep practicing because the aim is just to push the ball into the sky and have it land back into our hands. So we're looking to snap that wrist, push the ball into the sky, and try and really follow through with that shot into the sky. Don't worry about the height just yet. So you might mix it up. You might go for less power, and then you might try and push a few higher ones into the sky. Really snapping through with that wrist. But remember, we're trying to get it to land back into our hands. Good. Last couple. Now we're just going to give practicing with the other hand a go. So I put my other hand underneath the ball, my shooting hand now, tuck that elbow in, and my strong hand just goes to support the ball. And again, just looking to push up and follow through with that shot. Trying to get the ball to land back into my hands. Not as good with this hand, as you can tell. But that's okay, we'll keep practicing to improve the technique and to improve the accuracy wall. Last couple with a weak hand. So from there, we're just going to move on to a bit of a shooting challenge. So we're going to bring in the soft balls now and the ironing basket to act as our target. Okay, so we're all set up ready to go with the shooting challenge. We've popped the ironing basket in there at the back against the wall, as you can see, and we've got the 3 soft balls ready to go. So we're going to start laying down again, like we were previously, practicing the same technique. And I'm just looking to push my soft ball into the sky and hopefully into the basket. Or 1 out of 3. See how long it takes you to get 3 out of 3. So keep going, keep practicing. You can change the distance. You can work on looping that shot into the sky. 1 out of 3. Come on, 3 out of 3 this time. Yes. Yes. Get in. That was week 5, PE at home with EPC. Don't forget to like, share, comment and tag. Do all you can to help the kids stay active during these uncertain times. And we hope you tune in again next time.